Everybody talks about the law of attraction, positive thinking, and the idea of manifestation. They tell you to believe, to have faith, and to feel good. But what happens when you do all that? You light the candles, you write the checks, and you still crash back to reality. The missing link isn't in your faith, it's in your engineering. We're taught vague mysticism when we need hard mental science. Why does faith alone fail? Because your mind operates on cold, hard logic, not wishes. Geneviève Behrend, the master exponent of your invisible power, understood that the secret to spiritual growth and material success isn't just asking for what you want. It's providing the subconscious mind with a precise, orderly blueprint. If you treat the universe like a genie instead of a high-powered construction crew, you'll never create your reality with precision. In the next 20 minutes, we're cutting through the spiritual fluff. We're going to give you 10 robust, practical principles, the true engineering required to move from merely hoping to absolute certainty. You'll learn exactly how to use visualization to create a perfect mental mold, how to stop chasing what you want so it finally chases you, and the simple linguistic shifts that immediately turn your words into magic spells. Stick around because this blueprint changes everything. You see, manifestation for beginners often gets stuck right at the start because the request is too vague. Think of the law of attraction less like a magic spell and more like ordering a complex meal. If you just tell the chef, "I want success," you're going to get a lot of random ingredients you didn't ask for. Geneviève Behrend taught us the power of definitive thought for a reason. The mental science here is simple yet ironclad. Your subconscious needs a precise blueprint, a mental mold, to begin constructing your desired reality. Stop wishing for generic happiness or more money. Instead, practice visualization for specific, tangible outcomes like landing the specific project at work or experiencing a calm, uninterrupted morning with the kids. This focused positive thinking gives the universe clear marching orders. To create your reality, you've got to dial in the details. You wouldn't call a pizza place and just say, "I want food." You'd specify the size, the toppings, and the crust. This is a powerful manifesting tip that separates the dabblers from the engineers of their destiny. Next, we'll look at how to get your mind's projector running the right film for your day. Your imagination isn't just a fun place to visit. It's the primary engine of personal development and the ultimate tool in mental science. Consider it your mind's internal movie projector. If you consistently run a film filled with anxiety, stress, or anticipated failure, say dreading the commute or imagining a tense meeting, that's precisely the frequency you tune into. This internal cinema dictates your emotional state, which in turn conditions how the external world responds to you. The principle of law of assumption centers on this. You must internally generate the feeling of the desired outcome before it appears externally instead of letting old fears automatically play. You must deliberately create your daily affirmations through directed visualization before leaving for work. Take just 60 seconds to run the secret movie. See the meeting ending successfully, hear the positive feedback, and feel the stress-free commute. This isn't merely positive thinking, it's proactive engineering. By mentally pre-living the successful event, you are building the emotional and energetic pathways that make that success inevitable. This is how the greats, including those who studied Geneviève Behrend, mastered the practical application of your invisible power. But what happens when you try too hard to force this success? Many people attempting manifestation misunderstand the crucial difference between conscious direction and desperate striving. This is where the wisdom of Geneviève Behrend truly shines. emphasizing the quiet power of the inner mind. If you're constantly grasping, forcing, or checking on your desired outcome, you're actually signaling a deep lack of faith to your subconscious mind, the very engine that should be executing the law of attraction. That frantic energy creates resistance. Think about the classic cat analogy. If you chase a cat, it bolts. If you sit quietly, offer a treat, and simply assume it wants attention, it often saunters over. This is exactly how the universe operates when you're trying to manifest money or manifest love. That intense, anxious effort creates a vibration of scarcity and neediness, pushing the desired object or person further away. It's a violation of the law of assumption's core tenet. The key to applying this powerful mental science is learning how to relax into the certainty of your result. If you're seeking a promotion or a new partner, stop monitoring your phone or obsessing over daily events. Instead, dedicate a brief focused time to visualization, then release the request completely. This spiritual growth practice allows the manifestation to approach you naturally. But you can't receive clearly if your mind is still cluttered with doubt. If your attempts at manifestation seem to yield murky or inconsistent results, you're likely suffering from the dusty window problem. Your desire, the beautiful sunshine you want to see, is out there. But your mind, which acts as the viewing pane to reality, is obscured by accumulated worries, old fears, and persistent negative daily affirmations. Until you actively engage in self-improvement by clearing that mental debris, you simply can't perceive, let alone draw in, the financial prosperity you're trying to create your reality. This isn't about ignoring negative thoughts. It's about engaging in proactive mental hygiene. You don't need a meditation retreat to clean the window. This simple manifestation technique can be integrated into mundane tasks. For instance, while you are washing dishes or folding laundry, consciously use that time to replace worries about money or family with short, powerful counterstatements of abundance and peace. This consistent, low-effort mental cleaning shifts your default frequency. This commitment to clarity is a core mechanic of mental science, a lesson often emphasized by those who truly understand your invisible power. We have to understand that the vibration of doubt is significantly heavier than the vibration of faith. By clearing the doubt, you allow the light of your intention to pass through unobstructed, making the law of attraction operate efficiently. Now, how do we start operating from the end result instead of the beginning? This powerful principle, central to the law of assumption and the teachings of Geneviève Behrend, isn't about deception. It's about conditioning. Children instinctively play house or doctor, fully embodying the feelings and actions of the adult role they wish to experience. The successful architect of reality, through self-improvement, does the same. You must operate from the feeling of the wish fulfilled, thereby tricking the subconscious mind into aligning with the desired state. This is proactive, high-level mental science. If you're working to manifest money or cultivating women empowerment in your career, you don't wait for the external validation to feel prosperous or confident. Start today. Practice walking, dressing, and speaking as if the promotion or the abundance is already yours. This means acting confidently at the grocery store, maintaining poised posture during a routine meeting, or choosing clothes that reflect your successful future self. These daily affirmations of action change your inner feeling. This technique is a critical manifesting tip because feeling is the secret. When you consistently demonstrate the vibration of the desired reality through your physical and mental conduct, you effectively cancel out the old limited beliefs. You aren't forcing the outcome. You are simply stepping into the energetic container you designed for it. Now, let's talk about leveraging gratitude for acceleration. Gratitude is the highest level frequency you can deliberately transmit, and it serves as a powerful accelerator for the law of attraction. Most people wait until the gift is received to say thank you, but the true engineers of reality, those who apply mental science, understand that the thanks must precede the manifestation. This isn't just fluffy sentiment, it's a practical application of the law of assumption. You are confirming that the good thing is already yours. This same principle of preemptive thanks can be an incredibly effective manifesting tip for improving relationships, even challenging ones with friends or in-laws. Instead of focusing on the friction, consciously engage in daily affirmations of gratitude for the one good quality or memory you share with that person. You aren't changing them. You are changing your energetic relationship to them, which then compels a harmonious external response. By consistently applying this powerful aspect of spiritual growth, you shift your focus from lack or conflict to appreciation. This internal retuning, a key lesson found in your invisible power, immediately improves the quality of your personal life. Remember, the external world is just mirroring the feelings you send out. We've established the internal feeling, but how do we handle the inevitable waiting period without sabotaging the process? The process of manifestation operates under a principle of immutable trust, mirroring the natural world. When you utilize visualization to create a specific desire, say planting the seed of saving for a major vacation or pursuing spiritual growth, you are installing a definitive program into the fertile ground of your subconscious mind. If you constantly worry about the outcome, you are metaphorically digging up the seed every hour to see if it's growing. This anxious behavior disrupts the natural germination process required by the law of attraction. Mastering this aspect of mental science requires discipline, patience, and a deep understanding of the law of assumption. Once you have clearly set the intention and infused it with feeling, your work is effectively done on the conscious level. The heavy lifting is now being performed by your invisible power. This is a critical manifesting tip. Stop reviewing the bank account daily with fear or agonizing over the job prospect after the initial application. Your responsibility is to maintain the feeling of certainty, not to micromanage the universe. Geneviève Behrend taught that true faith is simply the knowledge that the thing is done. Set your goal, like saving for a vacation. Then simply take the required actions and trust the established inner mechanism. This frees up the mental energy currently wasted on worry. We need to apply this quiet certainty to the environment around us. In mental science, the environment you inhabit is a direct reflection of the frequency you are broadcasting. This concept is similar to tuning a radio station. If you want to hear harmonious music, peace, abundance, success, you must intentionally switch your internal dial away from the static, worry, conflict, lack. You can't tune into the pop station and expect to hear the news. This is a powerful, practical application of the law of attraction that affects everything from manifest money outcomes to family harmony. The real challenge in applying this manifesting tip lies in internal consistency. If you consistently tune your emotional frequency to calm, happiness, and certainty, the atmosphere around you, especially within your home, will inevitably shift to match it. When arguments start or tension rises, your role is to immediately recalibrate your own state. By maintaining a quiet sense of peace and positive thinking, you change the station for everyone else, compelling them to align with your higher vibration. This discipline is crucial for those practicing spiritual growth and understanding the mechanics behind your invisible power. It requires you to assume responsibility for the energetic output of your immediate space. It's not just about daily affirmations, it's about persistent, unwavering composure. If the mind is still full of old baggage, however, the new frequency won't hold. A foundational principle in mental science is that nature abhors a vacuum, but the vacuum must first be created. You simply can't pour fresh, vital energy, be it abundance, a new relationship, or a breakthrough in personal development, into a cup that's already full of old, stagnant residue. This physical and mental clutter acts like an energetic block, signaling to the law of attraction that you have no room for the new reality you claim to want. This isn't merely about tidiness, it's a practical manifesting tip that directly impacts your capacity to create your reality. To manifest money effectively, you must physically and digitally declutter, clear out the overflowing closets, delete old toxic emails, and break free from dead-end habits. This intentional release creates literal space for the new, higher vibration experiences and possessions to enter your life. The act of letting go is a powerful form of spiritual growth and a definitive daily affirmation that you trust the universe to provide something better. This crucial step, often overlooked by those practicing manifestation for beginners, confirms the law of assumption by demonstrating that you are ready and prepared for the next elevated chapter. Once we've made space, we need to ensure the language we use doesn't immediately fill that space with limitation. In the world of mental science, your spoken words are not just communication. They are audible daily affirmations that paint pictures and establish limitations for your subconscious mind. Every sentence you utter is a decree, a verbal command that either reinforces your desired reality or sabotages your efforts to create your reality. If you constantly lament, "I'm so tired," or declare, "I can't afford it," you are actively painting a picture of exhaustion and financial lack, making the law of attraction bring you more of the same. This is a critical yet often unmonitored aspect of self-improvement. The key manifesting tip here is radical self-monitoring. Implement a challenge to eliminate common phrases of limitation from your vocabulary for just 1 week instead of saying, "I'm always busy." Practice replacing it with a phrase like, "I'm effectively managing my time." When you are driving or cooking, swap "I can't afford it" for "I am attracting the resources for that easily." This isn't mere positive thinking. It's precision engineering of your internal landscape, a core lesson from those who mastered your invisible power. By consistently using language that aligns with abundance and power, you solidify the mental mold you created with visualization. This linguistic discipline is what finally bridges the gap between wishing and truly manifesting. You've just been handed the core mechanics, the true engineering required to move from basic manifestation for beginners to being a master architect of your life. The difference between those who achieve massive financial prosperity and those who merely wish for it is the strict application of these principles: precision in asking, emotional certainty in waiting, and the courage to stop sabotaging your own success with negative language. This isn't about trying for a week. This is about permanent self-improvement and mental discipline. Start today by applying the empty cup rule and physically clearing space. And tomorrow, monitor every single word you speak as if it were a high-value instruction to the universe. We've given you the definitive, non-negotiable laws behind the law of assumption. Now, I want to hear from you. Which one of these 10 manifesting tips do you feel you've been sabotaging the most? Which dusty window are you cleaning first? Let me know in the comments below. And if you're serious about mastering the hidden mechanics of your mind, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. You don't want to miss our next lesson in the art of your invisible power.